Next, we have another fantastic organization to introduce. XWiki, an open source wiki platform for collaborative knowledge management. Joining us to provide insights into XWiki's contributions is Ștefana Nazare, product manager at XWiki, who is joining us remotely from Romania.
Hi everyone, thank you very much for inviting us today, and congratulations for all your work and this great event. So as introduced, I'm Ștefana from XWiki. I've been here for 7 years in a few areas. I'm currently managing the development of apps and cloud. And today I'm going to, as quickly as possible, present some of the ways in which our tool can help you manage your, can help you achieve your project management goals and also your knowledge management goals, because in the end, the two go very well hand in hand. So first, actually, a few words about the company. So XWiki is an open source product developed by the XWiki SS company, which has been around for 20 years. We are about 70 people in the company. We have plenty of people working remote, but also 2 offices in Iași, Romania and Paris, France. And aside from the XWiki product, we work on other products and research and development projects. And as part of the company, we offer plenty of services for all the clients that want to use our tool with dedicated services, depending, of course, on their needs. And about the services precisely, if you would choose to use XWiki, you can benefit from everything from installation and authentication setup to consulting, custom development, and then of course long-term technical support once your product is in the production mode, to say so, your wiki is in production mode. More than the services that we offer, we also offer a lot of ways to extend your XWiki instance and integrate it with other systems that you use. We offer integrations with commonly used systems such as Jira and Office 365, but also we try to develop more and more integrations with open source tools such as OpenProject. Now, to look at the product itself, here we have a standard instance of XWiki. We have some panels on the left and right that can be customized. We can see in the navigation panel that we have some hierarchy, so pages can be organized in this manner. We have here a demo page with just some standard content, images, and a diagram. And what I wanted to show here is that you can also control very well the versions of the pages. You can roll back, see the differences between multiple versions of a page, compare them, and then decide if you want to roll back any changes. You can see the changes that were done on a page in a context. And you can also see, of course, who has been working on that specific page. Now to see this page in edit mode, so right now we see it in view mode, and then if we are to edit, we can see that we have this kind of in-place editing mode, one of the multiple edit modes available, but also we can edit in real time. We can see here that the user is editing the first subparagraph, and we can see their icon in that section. You can do everything that you can expect to insert images, multiple elements. You can choose images from other pages. So all these standard editing features are certainly there to create the pages that you need for your project and your knowledge base. Then to categorize the pages, because usually in documentation that's very important, you can use tags, and by clicking on a tag, you can see the pages that are tagged with that tag and also the activity stream for that specific tag. But you can also search pages using our powerful Solr search. You can search the term not only in the title, but also in content and attachments. You can see where that string that you searched for was found when you run the main search, and you can also refine it based on the multiple filters that are available. Now, after of course seeing all this knowledge management part, maybe it's important to see some task management tools as well. So we have a fairly recent task management application that allows you to create tasks either as a to-do list, but also as kind of a task with a main task page, as we see right here. So you can create a task and assign certain things like a priority, status, project, and so on. And of course, you can collaborate on these tasks, and all across the instance, but we see that it's very common when kind of trying to do a to-do list, like please update this documentation section to be able to properly link to that page and also mention the user that would need to be assigned. In the comments, we saw that we tagged user 1, so now we see their perspective. We see that they have received a notification because they were tagged on that task. So we can see right here their mention, and they can go to that task, respond in any way that is needed, and then achieve the work that was handled there. So here the user 1 is responding, and then back to the initial user's view, we will see their response. Aside from task management, we have many more applications that can come in handy for project management and documentation. One of them is meetings. You can create meetings for your team. For example, here we have a roadmap meeting that was created to take place somewhere in the future. You can add also multiple types of metadata and meeting notes, description, and so far. You can also create a poll if that's needed, where users can vote before the meeting or during the meeting. So you can have some input from this area as well. Aside from meetings, we also see that the common need is creating diagrams. So you can create diagrams for multiple use cases, such as maybe a visual representation of a process, or mock-ups for a client, or any sort of, to kind of describe a flow of steps that need to take place, organizational charts, and so on. If you need to track the activity on your wiki, you can do so with the analytics integration, which is actually an integration with Matomo. So you can integrate your XWiki instance with a Matomo instance, but you can see the results from Matomo in your XWiki instance, and you can filter the results within your XWiki instance. So this means that anyone can see the results if they are not in the Matomo instance, they are not on the Matomo website. Now moving into administration. You can administer a lot of things for XWiki. It's really, you can configure it to be anything that you need. One of the most important things, of course, is to configure users and rights. So you can very finely grain the permission system. You can decide to use any authentication system that you need, like LDAP, SSO, whatever you already use in your organization. You can install other extensions. So we actually have more than 900 extensions that you can choose from to install and basically tailor your instance perfectly to your needs. You can customize the look and feel, such as changing the panels, the colors. You can do a lot of customization to make your wiki really feel like your own and make it more make it match with your visual identity of the company. And many other administration features are available, such as the social part, handling likes, mentions, standard editing modes, and so forth. Now, you can try the product yourself for free at try.xwiki.com. You can try it in a cloud demo, or you can download XWiki on your premise. If you'd like to see the full documentation, please go to the documentation. Oh, sorry. If you'd like to see the full documentation, go to the documentation website at xwiki.org, and feel free to contact us for any inquiry at contact@xwiki.com. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the presentation.
Thank you, Ștefana. I do have one question for you, though. Is it a good idea to use XWiki to store the lessons learned in a P3 Express project?
Yes, I would say that's a great idea. XWiki is perfect for storing any sort of information that needs to be further shared or updated. So for any documentation or knowledge sharing, knowledge capturing and sharing, I would say XWiki is really an ideal product to use.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you again.